think I should ask out Alice, who works in the office?
Alice Holland? Because you remember her dad is your fucking boss, and her brother is a homicidal fucking tweaker.
So you don't think it's a good idea?
You need to worry about the nigga out there trying to kill us. Survive him, then you can do what the fuck you want.
Like a fucking ninja.
What the hell's happening over? Why ain't they moving?
What the hell's happening there? Is that poor sumbitch even breathing?
Hope I'm not out of line here, Pops. But we shouldn't be working with those communist fucks.
Their money's the same color as everybody else's.
Don't change the fact that Cuba was on the verge of shoving a bunch of nukes up our asses.
Listen here. I hate those filthy communists as much as anyone else. But if I only worked with folks I liked, I'd be penniless and living in a ditch. Y'all just worry about that coon, and leave the Cubans to me.
Work for me, and I'll let you keep doing what you're doing.
Okay, fine. I'll work with you.
Real happy to hear that, Pops.
Ja myślałem, że muszę przyjąć całą całą. Stać z tym fajnie. Żeby wszystko skaże. Zawsze wszystko
Can you spare some of your crew to hold tick for?
I know just the boys for the job, but I expect you to remember this next time we have one of our gatherings.
Anyone who thinks Sammy Robinson was the Mardi Gras mastermind is a moron. Just because he was involved doesn't mean it was his idea. And none of the evidence ever added up. The money wasn't recovered, and Sammy didn't shoot himself in the back of the head and then burn down his own bar. The only reason people believe Sammy was behind it was his skin color.
A hard day's work is something to be proud of. Ain't that right, Mr. Clay?
Nie zobaczymy, co będzie dalej. Przejmę. Myślę, co jest.
You don't think Junior's been acting extra jumpy lately? With all the losses we've been suffering?
He's been at the speed again. He's got it in his head big colored motherfuckers are coming out the walls to get him.
I have no idea how Pops Harlan could be responsible for such a little fuck-up.
He's still our boss, and we still got a job to do. Let me know if you see anything.
But I don't know anything about stealing.
Over here!
Sure kept your head down. They're gonna have to carry you out.
Want to hand out some cash in Tickfall Harbor?
Hold your horses, I'll get to you. What can I take off your hands?
Better not lose this.
Going straight to the bank.
Huh?
I hate getting wet like this.
cigarette, motherfuckers.
Maybe you should give me the gun, Junior.
I ain't asking you again. Where are my motherfucking cars?
You know about the cost, Junior. We told you some colored fellas been on us like stink on shit.
God damn!
You got anything to say, cocksucker? Didn't think so.
You're good at stealing cars. You're just gonna do it for me now.
All right, fine. Now get the fuck off me.
Here on out, I call the shots. If we're gonna hold Tickfall Harbor, I'm gonna need some of your guys.
If I do this, the Irish will have this district locked down. The implication of that, I'm certain, isn't lost on you, lad.
The investigation was a mess from the very start. The locals did everything they could to keep us out of it, but that wasn't the worst of it. Someone actually broke into our offices and not only stole all of our files, but they also took most of our surveillance equipment.
just picked up this call between Mr. Frank Pagani and Tommy Marcano. The first voice you're gonna hear is Frank's.
The fuck you mean it's gone? He came in and killed everybody.
Christ, what a goddamn mess. I ain't never seen Sal so pissed. You gotta get your ass back here like right fucking now.
Sal's pissed? What about me? Huh? Down here busting my ass, and now I have to deal with this shit?
I told you.
I take care of you and I stand by that. When you're back in town and things calm down, I'll make it right.
Yeah, well, you fucking better. Boat's taking off here in a few minutes. I gotta finish up with some things. Then I'll fly back when I can.
I checked with Vessel Traffic Services, and they're expecting the Tanager to arrive any time now. Frank's a slippery bastard, so I have no idea where he'll end up once he's back in the city. His car is on the Tanager, though, and from what I hear, he loves that goddamn thing.
So if I can get onto the boat and plant this, I'll be able to track wherever he goes.
It's the same model we use against the Soviets, has a mercury-based trigger. Once you see the signal, just follow it.
After I put this onto his car, we'll take apart the rest of his district. No sense in leaving any loose ends.
I'm sure Frank will appreciate your thoroughness.
got the paperwork for your transfer. Stop by before you head out.
How's it going?
Hey, Paulie. Forgot your wallet in my office.
Stay on your toes. You hear me? Quiet. Anyone gonna hit us, I wish they'd just bring it. Could do with some action.
over at the garage.
Oh, this city. It's spinning out of control. All on account of one crazy nigga.
Bonjour.
A whole army? Son, if there was a whole army of pissed off niggas running through this town, we'd been dead long before.
John 16:33. In the world you shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. Hallelujah. Have no
Bonjour.
doubt, friend.
Ain't your people seen enough trouble from getting
Got a
on
whole
boats?
garage full of posters, movies, concerts, you name it. Shit, the hell of it is trying to keep the damn things dry.
That don't look right.
Maybe.
Get lost. This boy's sold and split his body.
It's about that time. Wrap it up, you lazy bastard. You got 30. Use it or lose it, people.
Sick all these hippies everywhere.
There! Saw him there once, I swear.
Don't hear a sound. We try that area. Got a body here.
Huh? Got him! Over here!
Getting behind something. Get out of here. Our flight's going down! Shit! Fucking crew! For what you done here. I'm boxed in!
I got a hit from the device you put on Frank Pagani's car, which means he's back in town. Bet he's pretty excited to make your acquaintance.
I bet he is.
Signal's clean so you can take it from here. Just use the tracker I gave you. Catch you later.
Looks like the place.
My daddy, my uncles, sure they saw some action, but they always came out whole.
What's your point, kid?
Just feels like I missed out on the best
You
times.
see Frank when he drove up? Old bastard looks like he's aged 20 years.
Between Castro, the coon, and the 50 G's of bad paper inside, I can kind of see why. Huh? This here's off limit.
still got skills, Frank.
Goddamn Sal. This is all his fucking doing. Got his head so far up his own ass.
Mr. Pagani, you can't be talking like that about Mr. Marcano.
Listen here, kid. My daddy robbed banks for 20 years. Taught me two things. You never snitch, and you stay loyal. But staying loyal is the thing that's gonna catch death for us both. By that boy right there behind us.
You saying I shouldn't be loyal to you?
What? Hell yeah, you stay loyal to me. I'm not the fucking problem.
I just don't see how we get free of this.
Don't you worry about that. I got it figured out. Just focus on shooting that asshole. That's the best you can do!
Fuck! I'm out of bullets!
Goddamn shooting gallery! Not like steak out kills.
Looks like the place.
Working for Marcano used to be a life gig. My daddy, my uncles.
You see Frank when he drove up? Old bastard looks like he's aged 20 years.
Twin Castro, the coon, and the 50 G's of bad paper inside? I can kind of see why.
Still got a lot of folks dead, one way or another. Where do you think you're going?
Beat!
No, your dad? Getting out of here. Get one of our boys.
Let's see if you still got skills, Frank.
Goddamn Sal. This is all his fucking doing. Got his head so far up his own ass.
Mr. Pagani, you can't be talking like that about Mr. Marcano.
Listen here, kid. My daddy robbed banks for 20 years. Taught me two things. You never snitch, and you stay loyal. But staying loyal is the thing that's gonna catch death for us both. By that boy right there behind us.
You saying I shouldn't be loyal to you?
What? Hell yeah, you stay loyal to me. I'm not the fucking problem.
I just don't see how we get free of this.
Don't you worry about that. I got it figured out. Just focus on shooting that asshole.
When Frank Pagani escaped, everything came tumbling down, which gave Sal Marcano time to find and kill Lincoln.
Looks like the place.
Working for Marcano? Used to be alive again. My daddy and my uncles.
You see Frank when he drove up? Old bastard looked like his age 20 years.
Between Castro, the coon, and the 50 G's of bad paper inside, I can kind of see why.
Don't fool yourself. Golden Age still got a lot of folks dead, one way or another.
Huh? You in the wrong place, boy.
Don't you know your dad? Gotcha.
It's all yours, boys. That fucking height.
I never did anything to you.
Saw some interesting stuff back there. Counterfeit money, a press. Only thing I can't figure out is a connection to Cuba.
Please. I'm all busted up inside. I need a doctor. I got a wife and 3 little girls.
Yeah, you want a doctor? Then you better tell me something worth hearing.
Listen, what you saw. Sal set all that up. None of the money was worth a shit, though. Had me bring in a man named Alvarez, counterfeiter who works for Castro.
He give you the plates, too?
Plates? I thought you knew. On account of robbery.
Robbery? Marcano wanted the plates from the Federal Reserve. How do I find Alvarez? How?
Well, one of Tommy's guys picked him up. It was 10, 15 minutes before you showed up.
Where are they taking him? Where? Huh?
My little girls.
No. Fuck!
I've spent the last 48 years pursuing Lincoln Clay because he's a criminal. It's horrible what happened to him, but you know something? I think that when Sammy Ellis and Danny Burke were killed, it revealed who Lincoln Clay really was. A monster.
there, lad. Looking forward to seeing where this shite goes.
This here's our first step toward breaking Marcano and taking over the city. I hear what y'all got to say, but I decide who gets the turf. And in the end, my decision is final.
You're gonna hear a lot of croaking about why someone should get this turf. But you asking me to lock down both rockets for you says all that needs to be said. Don't doubt yourself now, son.
I ain't about to beg you for turf. You know what I bring to the table. You would have never called me to it in the first place. So do what you gonna do so I can go on with my fucking day.
I think what my two friends here are trying to say is calling in help to lock down rackets sets a certain level of expectation. You might want to keep that in mind next time, kid. We got a lot of fragile egos here.
Czyli miałeś już biznesy przestępcze w piwnicy, teraz masz całą dzielnicę. Co tu zdarzy? Będę pisać, co spowoduje przypisanie wszystkich najważniejszych biznesach. Przedzielenie jakiejś dzielnicy. Przesłuchaj zastępczenia, by ci odpalać. Jak wiecie, w sobie mogą cię znienawidzić, cieśnie na wystawieniu dzielnicy, co znacznie sekwencję. Jeśli jednak też maksymalnym stopniu,
Just make it official already.
There's only one smart play here.
You need to show me you serious about working together. So far, I ain't seen shit.
What's the word, Lincoln?
You and me, we have an understanding, right?
This turf's going to the Irish.
Can't wait to get started on her, on everyone that comes after her as well.
That's the way you see it, fine. But I'll be looking for the next district to come my way.
Y'all can sit out the next one, cause I'll be damned if it ain't coming to me.
We're done for now. You'll hear from me if I need you.
Look, I gave you some names and I'm paying you to chase them down, so don't give me any of that bullshit. Yeah, okay, just get it done. Christ, sometimes I think if you want something done right. You all right?
The night Sammy was so happy. Happier than I ever seen him. That money was supposed to get all of us out from under Marcano. Motherfucker!
What the hell did Frank tell you?
Marcano had us rob the reserve so he could get his hand on a set of money plates. Georgie must have grabbed him during the robbery. I should have been paying attention.
We already had this conversation. None of this is your fault.
Like hell it isn't.
Sal is a cancer. A leech. He had always intended to fuck all of you. Christ, look what he did to Vito. He murdered your family. The only way to make that right is by killing every cocksucker who's ever looked at that piece of shit.
Give me some of that bourbon. According to Pagani, Marcano couldn't print the money himself, so he had a Cuban counterfeiter named Alvarez brought in. What do we know about South Downs?
Tommy Marcano isn't the kind of guy who shits where he eats, so his rackets are pretty low-key. He runs a sports book and has a place where he stores his contraband.
Tommy's got to know that I'm coming after Alvarez, so he's probably got him holed up in or near one of those places. One way or another, I'll get my hands on him. I'll be damned if I let Marcano print a single fucking dollar from one of those plates.
Organizację wszystko, co wiedział o tym składaniu, sobie robił South Downs, organizację tego syna, okej. Wyeliminowanie największej kolejności strząkniętego dopiero przestępczym Sala jest prawem, czy nawet podprowadził słuszność swoją. Silence to jest... Dobra, najpierw sobie dzielnicę. Przypiszemy... No, jest nasza dom. Mniej więcej porównać scenę, więc mam nadzieję, że się nie będę.